Dave St. George with Rethink Green, part of our Earth Fest today, going around talking to the great organizations, grassroots movements here in Greater Sudbury. And today we are talking with the wonderful
Oh, Fionna Tough.
Fiona. Tell us what's going on behind me. We just talked to Naomi Grant with Coalition for Livable Sudbury. What's happening here?
So today is a big joint planting day and garden day with the Delki Dozzi Community Garden. And as part of that, Global Gardens, which is another grassroots organization in Sudbury, Global Gardens in Swakamuck, Sudbury, we're working together in this big circle garden here. You can see behind we have all of our, or many of our members here, and we're just prepping our gardens, get food in the ground.
So, World Garden, what does that mean? Or Global Garden, sorry. What does that mean?
So Global Gardens started. It was an idea that was floating around the community for a little while, but we didn't have any like leadership really to make it happen. And in 2020, I met Amir El Hashab and Jamina Prado, and they were from Nigeria and Egypt and Mexico as well. And they were really interested in learning how to grow food in a northern climate. And so we started a conversation with them and started talking to Dinesh Taylor and Jeanette McQuabi at Better Beginnings, Better Futures, the Indigenous led program there. And we started talking about how newcomers to Big Turtle and Sudbury and settlers and Indigenous people could work all together to try and bridge some gaps and have a shared understanding of each other's cultures. And food is such a beautiful way to bring that all together. And at the same time, teaching people who live here and also who are new to Sudbury to grow food in a northern climate. So that's kind of what happened. Amina and Hamir had to move away, sadly, in March 2021. But we had already started seedlings and seeds, so we started, okay, we're just going to keep going. And so this year is really focusing on developing leadership within the group. So, yeah, Yang Hee Ki is there. She's in the white hat, and she's sort of leading the show here at this garden because she lives nearby and she's involved. So she's planting lots of herbs from Korea and teaching us, and it's awesome.
It's amazing how food sort of unifies us and brings us together, right? It's the one thing we all have in common and the amazing flavors. And it's incredible to think that some of these flavors are going to be found in Northern Ontario now, these different things growing here that we never thought possible. Why do you think community gardens are so important?
I think we all share responsibility to the land and stewarding the land, and coming together to reconnect to the land and learn these skills and learn from each other is very, very important. It's always important. It's especially important now. It's a way to unify folks who may have polarized views based on the last few years. But yeah, people sharing the land and sort of the commons, like that's the idea. And I think it's amazing what we can do together. Like, if it was one person trying to manage this, my goodness, but already we've gotten so much done. So yeah.
It really takes a community. So if someone sees this, they want to get involved, they want to start helping out this community garden, how can they?
So we do have a Facebook page. It's Global Gardens in Swakamuck, Sudbury. It's a public group. You can join that page. We also have an email address. It's just globalgardensudbury@gmail.com. And or you can get in touch with the Delki Dozzi Community Garden, and they can link us up as well.
Thank you so much. Good luck today. Don't pull anything on the planting. Thank you so much.